truly unbothered. Let me just tell you something. Flirt till you die, baby. Hell no, absolutely not. Duh. Now you're blocked. And I don't care. What would a hot girl do? We're gonna get into it. That's why we're hot and unbothered. Get ready. Hi, welcome back to Hot and Unbothered. I'm Nina, and this is your weekly guide to style, standards, and everything in between. Before we begin, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who submitted feedback from last week. The main consensus is that you want more. It sounds like the girls want more deep dives, more about my personal life, and just more in general. It's like that AT&T commercial when she's like, you know, sometimes you just want more. And I'm gonna give it to you. Obviously, we can't fit everything in one episode, so I will give you more and more each week. I think I'm gonna do a different topic each week. So last week was dating. This week will be style. Next week we'll cross that bridge when we get there. One of my longest best friends texted and was like, "You look so happy. It looks like you're loving this podcast." I'm like, yeah, I love this so much. I heard this quote the other day, and it was something along the lines of, maturing is being yourself when you were younger, but loving her this time. And it is so crazy. When I was in 7th grade, my friend and I had a show that we made up at home. Like, we wrote lines to it. It was when Amanda Bynes had her own show. I mean, we've been doing bits for like 20 years at this point. So of course I love having a podcast with segments. I've had a show my entire life at this point. So that's why I'm so excited to be doing this. That's just one of the reasons why I'm so excited to be doing this. Some things never change. This week we're talking style. Style was by far the most requested topic. I'm obviously so excited to talk about it, so let's just get into it. We start each episode with a soft launch, and what I want to soft launch today, while we talk about style, is loud luxury. I'm loving everything loud luxury. Give me maximalist. Or just glam, extra, anything along those lines. Cow print, zebra print, fur, glitter, sequins, chunky gold jewelry, chunky rings, leather, fringe. I think I already said sequins. Everything like sparkle emoji, disco ball emoji, feather emoji, zebra emoji. This trend, or whatever you want to call it, just feels very true to myself. I've been her. Not a single thing has changed. Let's kick off our hot topics segment. I just again want to say thank you to everyone who submitted questions. I appreciate it. First hot topic is thoughts on New Year's resolutions. I've never been a fan of New Year's resolutions because here's why. Why do you have to wait until the new year to start something? If a New Year's resolution works for you, great. But if you really wanted to do something, why did you wait until the new year? I also think there's a huge difference between a New Year's resolution and a goal. In my mind, a resolution is something you're trying to get rid of for the most part. So you want to stop eating sweets or stop cursing. I don't know why you would do that. Start running every day. I don't understand the need to wait until the new year to start. And again, if that works for you, great. To me, if you're making resolutions, are you just making excuses throughout the rest of the year? Like, oh, I'll start when it's the new year. No, if you want to do something, do it today. Or if you want to stop doing something, stop doing it. Also, can we talk about how fast time flies? I mean, we're already through the month of January. Where is the time going? I truly don't know. All right, next hot topic. Thoughts on Amanda and Kyle divorcing from Summer House if you watch. For whatever reason, when the Kardashians came out, it was frowned upon to watch reality TV. So I stopped. I thought that reality TV was bad for your brain and bad for your mental health, so I never watched it. There's so many pop culture things I don't know about, but I do want to start to get into it so that we can talk about it on the podcast. So I know a little bit about Amanda and Kyle just from seeing TikToks. I just don't know the full lore. It sounds like he is just not nice to her. He allegedly slept at a girl's house, a fan, which is like such a weird thing to call someone. And I think it's great. I looked up this girl. She's super cute. It sounds like she has a lot going for her. She doesn't need this man. I understand being in love and wanting to work things out, but I watched a couple clips on this kid and I'm like, he's a douche. I'm sorry. She will be just fine and just do all of these amazing things. And again, this just goes back to if your man is disrespecting you, even the littlest bit, why are you with him? You do not need a man. Don't even get me started. This really is a topic for a full frickin' episode. There's so much power in being alone as a woman, I swear. I'm happy for her, honestly. Get out of there. If your man's disrespecting you, get the hell out. I'm also a big fan of leaving to teach people a lesson. And I'm talking like friendships too. A girl said this to me the other day. I said, why do you keep hanging out with this girl? She said, I just like kind of feel bad. You're enabling her behavior. So again, like staying with this man who's treating you like shit is just continuing to let it happen. And why would you do that? I don't know. Next hot topic that was submitted was thoughts on Beckham family drama. I did have to look into this too. The kid put out a long public statement on Instagram accusing his parents of abuses and manipulations. I feel like we don't know what really happens in any of these situations. Honestly, could be true, could not. Just because someone writes paragraphs and paragraphs online doesn't mean it's true. So, both things could be true. To me, like, if this kid wrote all this himself, I don't think normal people write paragraphs and paragraphs like that. It's giving like he's not emotionally stable, which could be because of deep-rooted issues with the parents, but we can't believe every single thing that was written. I don't think it's like any type of publicity stunt or anything. I think it's just he needs help. Or she does, or they all need help together. When did you first fall into the fashion scene? I feel like I've been a fashion girl as long as I can remember, my entire life. Actually, my grandfather worked in the industry. I think he did pattern making, designing, a little bit of that in the city. So, wait, am I a Nepo baby? I'm literally a fashion Nepo baby. Why haven't I been using this to my advantage? So anyway, my grandfather was in the industry, my dad was too, and I grew up kind of like going to the photo shoots. And I remember in middle school and high school is when I started to realize it for myself. I was spending every Sunday putting together outfits for the week. I've always been an outfit planner. Like I would change my bag for school, and I had like big purses because you had to carry books in them. By the way, I never carried a backpack. Always a giant purse. I changed my purse every day. I just always was like dressed up for school. And then in high school, they have you start talking about college. I knew I wanted to go to school for fashion. And my icon at the time, and still my icon, is Rachel Zoe. Just like love her style, love her personality. A major thing for me with her is that she's always been like a nice girl. She's one of the nice girls in this industry full of. When I was 18, I did 1 year of school in California. I think that the time difference of 3 hours from Jersey to Cali is a lot when you're young. I remember having FOMO. I missed my friends here. I missed my parents. It was far, but I got to experience such cool things. I met Nicole Richie. I met Michael Costello. Still haven't met Rachel Zoe. Oh wait, that's a lie. I met Rachel Zoe at Fashion Week, but I just said like, hi, love you. So anyway, in Cali, I was there for a year and it felt too far. I wasn't ready at the time, but that's 10 years ago at this point. Just because I wasn't ready when I was in my 20s doesn't mean I can't go do stuff like that in my 30s and 40s. And we need to talk about this more with like aging. There is no, it's too late, you know? I hate to hear shit like that. So anyway, it is a goal of mine to split my time at some point between New York and LA. That's just like a major life goal I have. And you're allowed to change your goals, right? Like there was a time where I thought I wanted to settle down and live in the suburbs. And now I don't want that anymore. You're allowed to change your goals. That's pretty much it. I've always known what I wanted to do and still working on figuring out exactly where, when, and how I make that happen. Starting with a podcast. Let's move into our next segment called Advice You Didn't Ask For. These are dilemmas you girls submitted this week based on our topic of style. So the first dilemma question is, what are your top 3 fashion secrets or hacks? This is a good one. This is something I talked about a little bit more, and I'm even focusing more on this myself lately. Top 3 fashion hacks. Dressing for your body type, dressing for your coloring, and quality over quantity. I wish that I started all of this years and years and years ago. Like, why wasn't I listening to my own advice? I think when you're young, it's so easy to be like, okay, like I'll just back in the day, go to Forever 21 and get a new top for the weekend. All of those $10 tops add up You know, you don't need 10 stupid frickin' t-shirts when you could have one really nice dress. Why didn't I listen to that 10 years ago? So let me start with dressing for your body type. Okay, you gotta look into this and figure out what type you are. I'm an upside down triangle. It means my shoulders go like this and my hips are like slightly into my shoulders. What that means is it's better for me to have bigger, wider bottoms to balance out the top. Small top, big bottoms is the best for me. Doesn't mean I can't wear a puffy coat sometimes or whatever, but it really looks better when I have more fabric on the bottom to balance out the top. A regular triangle or a pear, bigger on the bottom, smaller on the top, you're better in baggier tops, shoulder pads, structured blazers, big furs, and tighter pants. Makes sense, right? You're balancing out the width of the bottom with the width of the top. The goal is to emulate the hourglass. So an hourglass goes like this. That's when your shoulders and your hips are the same width and your waist is in. If you are an hourglass body type, congratulations. How does it feel to be the chosen one? I think there's another type, rectangle. It's your shoulders, your waist, and your hips are all in one line. What you want to do if you're a rectangle body type is wear a lot of cinched waist things. So like belt whatever you're wearing. You can probably wear tighter clothes and you can emphasize the shoulders and the hips because you want to make your shoulders and hips look like they're bigger than your waist. Hopefully that overview makes sense. Go online and do like a deeper dive on what your body type is and what you should be wearing. This is important business, girls. Okay, next fashion hack. Dressing for your coloring. Similar to your body type, you know, there was that time where the color analysis was popping off. As it should. It's so important to dress for your coloring. For example, I'm olive toned. If I wore pastel yellow, I don't give a shit how trendy it is, it would not look good with my skin tone. Okay, so the color analysis, you're looking at what your undertones are and what your contrast is, basically. So undertones are warm and cool. Contrast is high and low. If you're a warm tone, you're gonna look better in warmer colors. If you're a cool tone, you're gonna look better with complementing colors. It kind of goes with the not following trends. Just because butter yellow or frickin' bright pink is trending does not mean we should be wearing it. It just doesn't look good on you and you're wasting your money. You're not gonna feel as good. So basically, don't wear colors that look like shit on you. Next question. Last one was quality over quantity. Again, something I wish I listened to years and years and years ago. This all kind of goes into building a capsule wardrobe, but you can still have like really cool pieces, AKA this giant fur coat and freaking cow print thing I'm wearing, because the cow print brown is in my tone. So anyway, thinking back to when I was younger and just like buying cheap shit, I actually can't stand Amazon clothes. I've tried to buy things from Amazon. I would say like 8 out of 10 things. The quality of something cheap feels disgusting on my body. I know that's dramatic. I don't care. I want it off immediately. Like those matching sweat sets, they look so cute because I've seen like the Amazon influencers wearing them. Oh my God. It's gross. It's like sleeping on hostel sheets. You might as well go to a hostel if you're gonna shop on Amazon. No, this just quality is so much more important. You will feel so much more elevated. And again, this is something we talked about last week, but even if it is something that's like so unique and expensive and whatever, you can still wear it a million times. Ugh, quality over quantity. All right. My winter struggle is shoes. I never know what outfit goes with what jean/pant, and then also best basics to have in a wardrobe. I always buy pieces, but never an outfit, and I struggle to put the outfit together, and I wish I had a good basic wardrobe that I could mix and match. Dressing for winter is tough, especially if you live in like a walking city and you have to schlep around. I feel you on this because I cannot stand winter dressing, but however, shoes is a good place to start. Let's assume you live in the city and sometimes you need to walk in the rain. Sometimes you need to walk in the snow. Like you can't have your nice boots or like your Uggs getting wet. So I feel like you need a cute pair of wintry snow/rain boots that you can just throw on to go get groceries or go to your workout class or go to work. And then unfortunately, if you have to walk to work, just change when you get there. Okay, here's my winter shoe checklist. You need a snow/rain boot. So if you're walking to a workout class or you're going to get groceries or it's just slushy and wet and disgusting outside, unfortunately, you need one pair for that. I would say if you're going to a workout class or it's not raining, an UGG is a good pair to have just to run errands or get from A to B when it's cold out. A sneaker for your workouts. I lost count already. I think you need a good knee-high boot. And again, I would pick the color of the boot based on your color palette. Say you're a warm color palette and you look great in browns, then I would do brown and beige boots. If you're cool tone and you look better in black and white, get black boots. But you can't go wrong with brown or black. I think you need a sneaker for like game days if you're tailgating or going to see like a sporting event, different from a gym sneaker. And then what else? Maybe like a little slingback heel for like nights that it isn't super cold. A slingback is good to have. So obviously the key to winter is layering. So get some fleece leggings to wear under your jeans or under your leather pants. My trick for winter is wearing all tight clothes, but tight layers. And obviously like the coat is the outfit, but 2 pairs of pants and a bodysuit with a jacket and then a fur coat over it. You just gotta layer. The best basics to have in your winter wardrobe: a knee-high pointed toe boot, a short boot, a pair of leather pants, a thick pair of fleece leggings, a heavier bodysuit, preferably like a turtleneck bodysuit, a cute sweater, and then you need a couple good jackets. Give me like a statement jacket, like a cropped fur, an aviator jacket, a bomber, a leather jacket. Between a good pair of jeans and a leather pair of pants, you just need like one basic top that you wear like a different jacket with. Even if it's not a different jacket, even if it's one jacket that you wear every weekend and you're switching out like the belt, you're switching out your hair, you're switching out your accessories. Again, these are like, that's 3 different outfits. So that's how we mix and match. Okay, next one is, what do you think about barn jackets being out? This is funny, I just saw a video on this. It's like you're reading my mind. The video was something like, I'm in Europe and they're not wearing barn jackets anymore. A barn jacket is a very specific type of style. And again, going back to like dressing for your body type, it's so boxy and it's bigger. It's better for people who aren't as big in the shoulder area. So I've never been a barn jacket girl. It's also giving, why does a barn jacket make me think of upstate New York or like Western PA? It's giving like, I borrowed it from my dad. It's Carhartt. I know it was like Miu Miu trendy for a little bit, but like, again, personal style. The girls that wear the barn jackets, like it looks so cute on them. If you want to wear it, that's your style. I know it looks cute on whoever's wearing it. So I don't think it needs to be out. Just keep it. Again, if that's like the casual, cool girl style that you're gonna own, keep it. Stay true to your style. Last advice question. Would you be okay with a lab-grown diamond? I would say yes, but everything has pros and cons, right? Every situation, every investment, everything. Pros and cons with this is that the resale value on a regular mined diamond, what is it even called? A natural diamond, is higher than a lab-grown diamond. But if you don't ever expect to have to resell it, what does that matter? I hope Amanda got a real diamond. So if you're looking for an investment piece, right, quality over quantity, you might want to stick with a real diamond. Thinking about it right now, for me, if I'm going to go buy something for myself, I don't care if it's lab grown. One thing you need to know is that a diamond's a diamond. It's the same matter, it's the same material makeup, it's the same chemistry, whether it's lab grown or whether it's natural. So it's a diamond is a diamond. Like that part really doesn't matter. But I also think part of it is the attitude towards it. If this is like you and your partner, you're getting married and he's like, hey, I love you so much. I want you to have whatever you're happiest with, but I would prefer to spend the money on our house, our honeymoon, a pool, a trip to Italy, 10 trips to Italy, than a diamond. Would you be okay with that? Because you're the one who has to wear it every day. You have the option to say yes or no. I've been in relationships where it was jokes that were like, you don't need a real one. Lab grown's fine. And then I don't like that, because that's saying you're not worth it to get a real diamond. So I think the tone of your man matters. And honestly, if he's making jokes like that, get rid of him. Okay, next segment we're gonna get into is our hot girl homework. So based on everything we talked about with style today, I'm gonna give you a little homework for the week. And I need you to look up your body type and your color analysis and tell me what it is. Okay? What body type are you? And what's your color analysis? And anything you buy from there, if you want some extra credit, clean out your closet and get rid of anything unless you're so obsessed with it. If it doesn't go with your body type or your color analysis, donate it, get rid of it, do a closet clean out. Before we wrap things up, we get into our For the Plot segment. This is where you give me the situation and I tell you what to wear. So let's see what you guys are doing this week. Business dinner with company partners next week. Congratulations. I do feel like for a business dinner, you want to be a little bit more professional, especially with the company partners. And it's kind of cold out. I've been loving the layering look where it's a turtleneck sweater with a blazer over it and the blazer's belted. So it kind of like gives you some shape rather than having a chunky sweater with like a chunky blazer over it. When you belt it, it kind of just like gives your body a good shape. I think you can do any pants with that, just like a regular pair of trousers and like cute loafers. And the high pony, I just think that's so chic. We had a little mishap. I ran out of space on the storage card and now the studio lighting is right in my face. And you know what? That's okay. That's reality. Where were we? I think we were on the plot. Another cute outfit. Again, I do think you have to go with a blazer for this dinner just because I feel like it's a little bit more professional. Just a way to spice it up is just a little neck scarf. I think those are so cute, like a printed silk neck scarf. And again, that's another thing. You can wear that a million times. Next for the plot is a work conference. Okay, so a couple work outfits that I think are just so chic and still just like cute and trendy and fun. I love a satiny material pant, and the way you make it not look like pajamas is wear a longer sweater or like a sweater dress over it so it covers your butt. Love a sweater dress with satin pants. Another cool outfit is a longer sweater with the stirrup leggings. So like where the foot is cut out and you put the stirrup over your shoe. So cute. If you have to do a blazer, I think you can do a simple shirt and either jeans or a regular pair of trousers, but spice it up with a little silk scarf that you tie around your neck. You could even do like a silk scarf around your shoulders with a brooch in the middle. That's so fun. You do need a fun pair of loafers for work. I feel like Tory Burch has cool ones right now. Okay, this is very me, but I love jorts with a button down and a boot. Jorts, but make it work appropriate. And also I know for a fact Revolve has a couple pairs of jorts that are black, so they look like just a cropped trouser. At that point, they're basically capris. So you can do it. And then I have one more idea. If you're at the type of conference where you're going to be walking around all day, you can do sneakers. I see people doing sneakers at work conferences all the time. Like a cool chunky pair of sneakers. Looks like an orthopedic, looks like a dad's shoe, but it's cool. With regular trousers, if you want to do fun trousers, you could do like a plaid pair. If you have to wear like a work button down branded, you can put a vest over it because it's winter, so you're going to be cold. So I love like the layering look with a button down with a vest over it. And for a work conference, I feel like you should try some fun glasses. A clear aviator or even if you don't need glasses, just for the look. The round Miu Miu ones. I'm stressed about this lighting. And who knows what the audio sounds like. It's like, damn. Okay. It's all gonna be okay. It's just a podcast. Next, ski trip dinner attire. It's gonna be cold. This is so fun. Honestly, all I wanna do in life is travel to different destinations like Aspen, Copenhagen, the Alps. So I wanna just do like cool, fun destination trips with the girls, new restaurants, new experiences, cute outfits, and yeah, that's pretty much all I wanna do with my life. Okay, so for your trip, think anything après ski. So you can even search après ski party. It's leggings and sweaters. There's the Fair Isle sweater. It's almost like the cross-hatching print with the diamonds in it. I'll put a picture up here. Couple layers of pants. Start with a fleece legging and then put a regular pair of black leggings over that, or leggings with a black pair of leather pants over it. And then you can kind of mix and match from the layering. If you don't like the sweater idea, you can do plain black pants or leggings with a plain black bodysuit and then do like a cropped fur so the jacket is the outfit. Another thing I feel like you absolutely need for this ski trip, I do like Amazon for accessories. So those stretchy headbands, they keep your ears warm. So it's functional and it's cute. I feel like you're gonna need those for your ski trip, and then you get a pack of like 6 or 10 and there's like different colors so you can mix and match them with each outfit. But I do feel like your base for a ski trip, dinner wise even, you still need to layer. So like start with leggings, then do just like a plain pair of black pants and a cute sweater on top, or a cute fur if you're going somewhere more fancy. I think I'm gonna stop there today. I just wanna say thank you again for everyone who submitted questions. I'm being blinded and I can't imagine what the lighting looks like. I'm frazzled, but that's showbiz, baby. Like, we're good. That's all we've got for today. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and head to our socials at hot.unbothered and submit your dilemmas for next week. Please don't gatekeep me. Share me with your girlfriends. Be hot and stay unbothered. Bye. I'm so unbothered. How bad is it? I've got a mic and I'm not afraid to use it. That's all I have to say about that. That's a red flag. And remember, be hot and stay unbothered. Bye.